Hey, welcome back guys to another video, and today's video let's talk about the top swing trade stock for this coming week. Alright, I know that this week, growth stocks have been getting hammered, and I personally have been allocating more of my swing trade capital into longer term investments that I'm confident in, like Teladoc, alright, like a few other companies that I have mentioned before in my newsletter. So go and check that out if you haven't done so already. The link is in the description below. So let's go over the standard procedure, alright, for our video, which is a short video. Okay, I try to cut it down to the most concise and the most elaborate parts. Alright, if you want more information or more longer version, you can go to my older videos which are 20 minutes long, but for now I'm just going to keep it short, alright, because I know YouTube's attention span is not very long, right? So I'll go over the update on last week's picks, alright, what I'm going to do with that, what am I holding, am I taking profits, and also I'm going to introduce this week's top swing trade stocks for this coming week, which is a company that we have played before, and we have gotten massive gains of 20% plus on this company before. So let's get on with last week's picks. And those of you who are new here, I'm the Stock Estate. I'm here. I'm a swing trade specialist. Okay, I've been doing swing trading for a long time now. And again, for me, it's about using swing trading as a way to generate ROI on cash that we once used to buy the dip, right? So because we always have cash on hand to buy any extreme lows or extreme, sell-offs, such as currently this growth sell-offs that we're having. There's a lot of good deals out there. But again, holding cash, idle cash is not always a good idea because there's inflation that's eroding your power. Hence, we are using swing trading to generate those ROI. And if we get stopped out, we will still have that capital there. So first company, let's talk about last week's picks, which is NUE. NUE, we were there, right? Okay, I adjusted some stuff on the fly, and you can see that, we have gotten in this trade. I got in this trade around $114, alright, and currently now I'm at kind of down around 2 or 3%. Alright, I'm still holding this company because I do think that it has some potential to go back to around 120s before I can take my profits, right? But again, I want to do so before 28 January, which is the earnings call. As you can see over here, I'm going to move myself over here. 23 earnings calls over here at 23 January, 27 January. So again, we want to sell before then because you never want to hold through earnings, because holding through earnings is never a good idea because you never know what's going to happen. Even insiders don't know how the market's going to react to their earnings, right? So I'm going to hold it as long as, until before earnings. Then I'm going to cut my losses or take my profits, whichever it is. Alright, so that's for NUE, the steel company. Okay, and if S&P 500 bounce back, I can see this company going up to the further upside. Alright, next, let's go on to the top swing trade pick for this week, which is BBW, Build a Bear. Okay, you can see that there's some annotation that's been done before already, alright, right here, right? Because this is a company that I've swing trade before, right? We have swing trade before, we had massive gains. If you look at the past videos, right, we entered at around $18 last time, right, and we swing all the way up to $20 plus dollars, right? My profit taking was around $21, $22, alright, and that was a good 15 to 20% profit depending on your own entry point, and that was pretty good, right? So right now, okay, again, it always hits resistance, right, and it sells back down again. So this kind of ranging kind of move, right? It's always very fun to play this kind of swing trade stocks, and it's not often that you find this kind of swing trade stocks to play. So let me give you some of the indicators, right? So for the old subscribers, you know that there's a LATE format, alright? So first we look at the L, the long-term trend L, okay, late format, right? This is my own format. You can go to my old videos to go and check out what's the infographic. So long-term trend is up. So good, we are going long over here. A, alright, A is it an area of value? Okay, area of value, I would say, alright, if you can look at it closely, right? The area of value is somewhere around this range over here. Okay, if you look closely enough, right, the support level is somewhere around the $16, $17 range. Right now, it's around $18. It has a ways off before it reaches an area of value. So definitely you don't want to enter right now. LAT, trigger to enter. So what's the trigger to enter that you want to do, right? You want to see it sell off a little bit more, and again, rebound, alright? And once it rebounds, you can put a buy stop order over here and swing it from maybe around $18 to maybe around $22 again, right? So it's a recurring kind of trade. As long as there's buying pressure, right? There's strong hands that's buying this company up and swinging it up to the further upside. And lastly, E, right? E is, what is our entry, right? And what is our entry price, what is our stop out price, alright? Where do you want to take profits? Where do we want to put our, stop losses? Where do we want to take our profits, right? So this is where we want to put it at $22.80, alright? And as well as stop out at, maybe near the lows over here at around $14.68, depending on your new risk to reward profile. Okay, E, right, is the entry and exit point of this company, right? Alright, so this is where we want to, put the entry and exit, right? Let me just draw out my, this over here. Let me just bring it out here. Alright, so my new price, right, would roughly be around here. Alright, same target price is around the near the highs over here, right? Near the $22.40 range. Alright, and again, my stop loss will be, depending on the situation, right? If it bounces early, right, we want to put it below the bounce. So again, if this happens, right, let's just zoom in a little bit more, shall we? Let's zoom in a little bit more. So you see, if the bounce happens right here, there's a bottom right here, right? Let me give you some advanced tips over here. Okay, let me just delete this, alright, so that it's not that confusing. Okay, so you can see, assuming, right, it bounces over to here, right, there's the stop, there's this bounce right over here, then our entry price will be here, our stop loss will be some ways off, maybe around here. So a little bit below the previous low. Alright, but however, right, if, example, it bounces off massively, maybe like here, right, okay, this ugly line over here, I'm sorry for that, but okay, if it bounces like this, right, what we want to do is probably our stop loss, right, would be a little bit different. Okay, our stop loss will be somewhere a little bit lower over here, and again, our entry price will be right after it bounces. Alright, so this, we have actually a higher risk potential, alright, and a smaller stop loss over here. Okay, and again, always take half the profits at 7% profit. Okay, that's my own personal mantra that I do, alright, or you can do it at 6% profits depending on how conservative you are, but around 7% profits, you will take half your shares off the table. If you can see that, this is a huge upside, right, from here to up to here, right, it's like a 47% profit, which is a little high, alright, it's quite high, and again, it can take a lot of ups and downs before it gets to the 47%. So, we always want to take some profits off the table, secure some profits, and let the rest run. Alright, it's very important to let the rest run because you never know how far it could go, right? So, example, if you buy over here, maybe it could have run up all the way to $23 at the lows at around $14. You never know. But again, taking some profits off the table at half, at 7% is always a great idea because you are both securing some profits while not being, overly fearful and not letting your shares run. Alright, so that's it for today's video, everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Smash the thumbs up button, alright? And I'll see you again in the next video, everyone. Stock Estate out.